Today I'm going to be cleaning my 1945 pennies, looking for the double struck 9. Yes, I did say cleaning. Normally you should never clean coins. This 1919 KN penny in extremely fine condition recently sold for £650. But if you decided to polish it up, make it look more shiny, you'd take away about 90% of the value. Valuable coins should not be polished because the process can damage the coin's surface, removing original luster and toning, and potentially scratching or removing metal. These changes can significantly devalue the coin, especially in the eyes of collectors who appreciate the coin's original state and patina. But this is an exception. Over 79 million were minted of the 1945 penny, and just a standard one doesn't really have much value in circulated condition, but if you can find one with the double struck 9, it's going to be worth a bit of money. I want to try and clean the date area of the coin without removing the patina or the patina. The patina, that's how I pronounce it, is a green or brown film on the surface of bronze or similar metals produced by oxidation over a long period. In other words, just the natural colour of a circulating coin. What is the double struck 9? I've got one here, so let me show you what you're looking for. If you look closely at the 9, you can see it's been double struck. I'm probably going to have to put this under the microscope so you can see it clearly. There, you can see it quite clearly there. The 9 has been struck over the top of another 9. Probably a weak strike to start with. Tried to rectify it and it didn't quite line up properly. Up to now I haven't found any of these listed for sale, but Matt from Matt's Coins has sold some. And he says £30 to £45 is a good ballpark. I've sold a couple in that range before now. In fact, Matt was the one who brought this to my attention in the first place. This error, this anomaly, this variety, whatever you want to call it. So thank you very much, Matt. Now this one I've found does seem to have something around that 9. Let me zoom in. Could that be a double strike? Or is that just gunk? Let's put it under the microscope. Yeah, even under the microscope it's hard to tell. I think it's just dirt, but we need to clean that off to be sure. In the past, to clean these dates, I've tried acetone, I've tried isopropanol, I've tried just detergent, but you still need to rub it with something. You still need to use like a cocktail stick or a toothbrush just to clean it. I didn't want to do that, so let's use just water. I've got my workmate here, nice soft wood. So let's put the coin in so the date area is just sticking above, like that, and tighten it up a bit. There we go. And we'll try about 6 inches away to start with. There we are. A nice warm sunny day today, so I'll just let that dry naturally. Now that's cleaned all the gunk off the coin and it hasn't touched the patina. So I think that technique is pretty successful. What do you think? And there's definitely no double strike there. You can clearly see no double strike on that 9. So let's have a look at some and see if they're worth cleaning. That'll do for now. I don't think so. Yeah, the trouble is I've got to look at every one closely and see whether it's worth cleaning or not. Probably not that one. That's a contender, isn't it? Put that to one side. Oh, that's a dirty one anyway. Can we get anything from there? No, doesn't look like it to me, that one. Oh, it's a bit gunked. Get it any sharper focus than that. Right, that's 2. Let me clean those 2. So let's get it in there. A little bit there. About like that. Tighten it up. Well, it's cleaned all the dirt off, but that's a bit of corrosion in the middle of that 9. Okay, next is this one. So I'll put it under the microscope this time and get a before and after view. Well, I can pretty much tell there's no double strike there, but let's clean it anyway. There's the before and after. Before at the top, it has made it a little bit clearer. No doubling up on that one. This one looks quite bad. I can't tell whether that's dirt or corrosion, so I will go and clean it. Now that actually cleaned up quite well. Let's get you right in there. Don't need the microscope for that one, but we can see there's nothing there. Did clean up quite nicely. What I'll do, I'll go through these, and if I see one that's pretty dirty and I think needs cleaning, I'll do that. If I cleaned every one, it'd be a 4-hour video or something. Shall I do a 4-hour video?
Don't do that.
He's always telling me what to do. Okay, I won't do that then. I wondered what was going on with the one, but it's just damage, isn't it? So, nothing else there. No, I thought I saw some kind of doubling on that 9, but when you zoom in, there's nothing there. Look at this one. Looks like something's been nesting in there, in that 9. Let's give that a blast and see if anything's hiding behind that. Try a bit from the other angle. I'll go a bit closer, a little bit more pressure. Well, it cleaned it out. Let's have a closer look. There we are. Little flecks of something there. Little bits of corrosion, but no double 9. They're the ones I've looked through so far. I've got all these to go. I think I may have found something here. Quite hard to see, but I'll put it straight under the microscope. I'm pretty sure there's a little doubling up there at the top. Ooh, I'm getting excited. Let's give it a blast. And there it is. Oh yes, definitely double struck there. And a little bit underneath as well, look. And the 4. A little bit underneath the 4. And I don't know what that is there. I think that's just damage. All right, lovely jubbly. Look at that. So we've actually found one. Right, let's carry on. We'll have a quick look at this. This was also sent to me by Matt from Matt's Coins. It's a page from a 1977 edition of Coin Monthly. The 9 variants on the 1945 penny. You can get a short pointed 9, a medium pointed 9, a long pointed 9, short blunt 9, medium blunt 9, long blunt 9. And the doubles, what we're looking for in this video, the double 9 showing minor doubling, several different kinds of that. Double 9 showing major doubling, several kinds of that you can find. You can even find a quadruple 9s caused by a double strike by an already double die, and a triple 9 caused by a weak strike by a double die. So lots to look for. Just had a quick look, and those 9s, the top one must be a long pointed 9, and the bottom one a long blunt 9. The bottom one is a bit wonky, but I think that's just too bit of damage. But look at the difference in the 9s. But I'm just going to stick to the doubling up in this video. It's also been recorded that on some specimens the whole date has been restruck, and on some the 4 of the date is weakly struck. But if I check for all the anomalies on every coin, it would be an 8-hour video.
Don't.
No, I'm not going to. Having said that though, let's go back to this coin, because we've got the 9 and the 4. Let's have a look at that 5. Don't see anything on the 1 there. There's definitely something on the 5 as well. Yep, look at that. So that has definitely, and a bit underneath, so that's definitely been double struck. Right, I need to go back to that 1. Yeah, there's a little bit underneath, isn't there? A little bit under there. So I'm going to say that's a full date. Full date double struck. So I'm going to put that straight in there, and then I'll write on that bag, because otherwise I'll lose it. Let's carry on searching. Okay, I'll show you a few and then come back if I find any contenders. I think I need to clean. It's probably that one straight away. I don't think there's anything there. I'll put it to one side. Another one here I'm going to clean. Could there be something there? Out of that handful, I've got another one here. I'll put that under the microscope. Definitely a bit of doubling there. A bit of corrosion there that could be though. A bit under the 1 as well. Let's move that along a bit because I think there's something under the 4. Yep. Can't see anything under that 5 though. Definitely something under the 4, so that could be another whole day double struck. Let's clean them. On the first 2 there was nothing, but this last one's cleaned up really well. It wasn't corrosion, and you can see the doubling up there. And on the 1, I think there's a bit on the 4, yep. On the 4, a little bit on the 5, not much. But I think I'm going to say that is a whole date double struck again. So I'm going to put that with the other one. I'm going to put that with that one, and I'm going to say that's 2 with the date double struck. Can go in there. Let's get a few more. Right. No, nothing on that one. This one's quite corroded. On the reverse anyway. I might see how it cleans the whole bottom half of the coin. See how much it can clean that date as well. Just a couple more in that handful, these 2. Let's get them blasted. This is my Wolf X4. I'm not sponsored by these people, but it's a really good machine. There's nothing on 2 of them, and this one where I tried to clean the whole bottom of the coin, well, it hasn't touched the corrosion much. That's pretty much the same. And the dates, well, it's cleaned all the dirt away, but it's a bit of corrosion in the middle there. Alright, just get a few more. That'll do. Let's look at the first one. And don't think there's anything there. I think I've got one. Look at this. Can you see that? Probably not. Let's get it under the microscope. Oh yes, look at that. That is definitely a double struck 9. Can't see anything on the 1 or the 4. Let's move it along a bit. Plenty of dirt there though. Lots and lots of dirt. Okay, I'm going to go and clean that. I don't really need to clean it, do I? I can see it is one, but I'm going to clean it anyway. There we are, look at that, a really lovely double struck 9. Only a single double struck, if you know what I mean, a little bit sticking out there, but yeah, definitely one. Let's have a look at the number 1, I can't see anything on there, or the 4. Quite a bit of corrosion around that 5, couldn't get rid of that. Never mind, we can see the 9 is double struck. Now as you know I don't sell coins, so I'll be keeping that. But if you found one like that and you wanted to sell it, my advice would be don't clean it. Let's go back to what it looked like before I cleaned it. There it is. So I would say if you were going to sell that coin, don't clean it. Get a nice close-up picture like that, wherever you're going to sell it, eBay or wherever it is. Then the buyer can see what it is and they can see it's not been cleaned. So that's my advice if you wanted to sell it. As I say, I don't sell coins, so I just wanted to get the gunk off it. Normally I don't clean coins at all. I put all my dirty coins in there and then when the mug's full I give them all away, but I'm enjoying this. I had a few left out of that handful, but there was nothing there. So we'll get a few more out of here. That'll do. Again, I'll look at the first one. That's been polished, hasn't it, that one, sometime in the past? There's just a couple here. I might clean those and see if we've got anything there. No, nothing at all. Not even worth showing you them. Right. Well, the only one in that handful where there may be something there. Probably not. I'll go and clean it anyway. Let's try a different nozzle. Well, that was a waste of time. It didn't do anything. Let's go back to the other one. Nah, I'll show you it anyway, but nothing there. Not too many left now. Alright. Again, show you the first one. Don't think that's worth cleaning. Well, there's nothing worth looking at in that handful. Let's get the rest of them. See if there's anything in here. Let's go through these. No. No, don't think so. No, it's a bit of a paradox, isn't it? You shouldn't clean valuable coins, but in this case you don't know if you've got a valuable coin until you clean it. No, nothing there. Sometimes I think I can see something and then it's not. No, nothing there. Come on, I want to clean at least one more. Maybe not that one. What have I got in my hand here? Two. No. And what about this one? No, I don't think so. Because it's the last one, let's clean it anyway. Is there anything there? No, sadly not. Nothing on the last coin. So, out of 182 pennies, I got 2 with a double struck date. I have to write on that bag. And 1 with a good clear double struck 9, which I can put with that one. So that's 2 of those I've got now. There we go. Well, that was a bit different, I suppose. I'll get people moaning. A pressure washer to clean coins? What is he thinking of? It's a disgrace to coin collecting. I even had someone tell me that I should wear white cotton gloves as I'm searching through my pennies. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, it's goodbye from me. Goodbye from Sue.
Bye.
And goodbye from my 1945 pennies. See you in the next video.